sports. It's in the game.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 20, here's a 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 39 that time.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley. 27 yards. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no thought of bringing the... This one out, he'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. And they go play action now. Burrow. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll try and run for it with Brown. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They go play action with Burrow. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. So now make that a 2nd sack for them on this drive.
And Brandon, we hear it every week when we go out to do a game. Everyone talks about playing complementary football. Their offense goes down and scores. They see that, and they want to back them up, and that they did, getting 2 sacks on this first drive.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Oh, what a move. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Give him 30 yards there. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown! Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Elliott now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. Here's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. 2nd down and 8. Now it's Burrow. Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
On 3rd down, Burrow. That is caught. And he's got this down to the 35. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here we go. 2nd down and 4. An inside give, Brown. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Right back to Brown. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Brown will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
This pass hauled in by Dotson. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And this is taken in at the 5. That one good for 37 yards.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. This will be fielded in the end zone, but he'll decide against bringing it out, so they'll take over at the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He's going deep for Brown, and that is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 4. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. This is Brown going up the middle. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. From the gun, it's Hurts. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 7. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Hurts throw complete to Dotson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Haven't been a defensive coordinator yet, but think 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job. Hold him to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on 1st down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Now it's Darnold. Completes this to Addison out left. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the delay, Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Again, it's Jones. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold, escaping the pressure right. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown, 44 yards. And the Bengals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
An inside give to Jones. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This now a 3rd and 4. Up the middle, Jones. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the 1st quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
And this will be a Vikings 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line win. And giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Faking the give, Darnold. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Darnold. He'll let this go for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, 46 yards. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes, oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 7-7, our score after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. After the interception, here's Darnold. This is caught by Addison. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. On 1st down, it's Darnold. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. A shotgun snap for Darnold. There goes a deep ball, end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Justin Jefferson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 10. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 75 yards. And the Bengals strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Minus 9 yards on the play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Darnold. Slant route, and he's got Addison. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got this down to the 35. Darnold on 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. And he's got this to Jefferson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Flush to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Sam Darnold taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings are once again back in front. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bengals drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. The Bengals bring out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offensive?
There he goes left side. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 76 yards. And the Bengals have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
To throw is Darnold. That's down the field for Jefferson. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Burrow on play action. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Play action. It's Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They give it to Brown, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals add 6 to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 74 yards. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. Still just a 2-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Now Burrow. And this is taken in at the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll try and run it in with Brown. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown taking it in from a yard out. And the Bengals get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Darnold from the gun. Flushed out right. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Off of play action, Darnold. That's down the field for Jefferson. And Darnold got to be intercepted for the third time. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals will take. From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And we are underway from Kansas City. Now they go play action now. Burrow. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And running with power here.
Man, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Once more, it's Pacheco. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he'll go right back. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. And they put it on the ground here on the 2nd drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team, because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it is the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into it a little lackadaisical, because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
And a tackle there by Jermaine Pratt.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
They go play action with Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. T. Higgins, 39 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Oh, this is blocked. This is going the other way. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. That is a play that you just do not see very often. Maybe a couple times a year, the blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the kicker. Oftentimes, it's going to bounce off his hands or chest and head the other direction.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a yardage.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, our score 9-6. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A handoff now for Pacheco. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Mahomes firing complete. And Kelce's going to have a Chiefs first down as he'll get this down to the 23. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. 52 yards rushing for him now to this point.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there. It keeps them advancing the ball.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Pushing his way through. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They find some open field here.
And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, and then they get a chance to continue their drive.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City.
And Xavier Worthy in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'll be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
They'll throw now on the final play.
It connects quickly to Jamar Chase.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Here's McPherson now to send it away.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
But you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Now a 2nd and 6. They try with Pacheco.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
And that's one of those where it feels like backyard football in a sense. You say, forget about the route. Just run to the open spot in the middle of the field, and I'll find you. Good throw, good concentration on the catch, and they pick up the first down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage. Try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here.
And no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey.
And he's got another first down as the EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway here on EA Sports. Right to the air. Here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice play on the football, and while it was tipped in the air and made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground, you just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play, nerves come into play, and despite the training, the ball was tipped up. Fortunately for them, they didn't pay for that error.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd down and 6 now. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr., 38 yards. And the Cardinals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Ryland up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. L.J. Collier collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now it's Burrow. Man open left side is Brown. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. That is caught, and he's taken down right away at the 39-yard line. A Bengal 1st down on the 16-yard pickup there. They'll run for the first time here with Brown, and this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. Right back to Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here is 3rd down and 4. Burrow will throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
That's well done defensively. They get the pressure they needed on 3rd down. All the receivers are locked up tight, and they force that quarterback to just throw it away.
Burrow going for it on 4th.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 30. Five. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running right, here's Brown. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. Dancing to his left. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 12-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. This is Brown going up the middle. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Chase Brown.
A 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even.
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1st and 10. Here's Brown. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. An inside give, Brown. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 15-yard line. Here's Burrow. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Here's a give to Brown. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Taking it right down Broadway.
Pass some of this. Pass some of this.
And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Well, I think there was a lot of surprise from the kicking team there. After the block, they kind of froze and then realized, oh, wait, they can return this, and they returned it all the way.
And you know why they froze? Not often do you get that second sound, right? There's the kick, you hear that, and then there's that second thud when there's a block. That's when people freeze and they have to realize where the ball is. They picked it up and took it the other way.
Murray now on 1st down. There's a short one caught by Ryman. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. This one finds Wilson downfield. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cardinals are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Play action. It's Burrow. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Burrow on play action. Looking for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
They'll look to throw here.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
4th down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Mack Wilson. And they will score. It's a pick 6.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touch. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Again, it's Robinson. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Sometimes your Colossals get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
The rookie from LSU leading this offense well. A good throw there leads to a first down.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done, and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Here's Daniels.
And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 26. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
On first down, here's Daniels to throw.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
2nd down, Daniels.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
To the air goes Daniels.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Terry McLaurin.
26 yards.
And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They go play action with Burrow. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short. Could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And they go play action now. Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A gain there of 21 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Brown. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Daniels now on 1st and 10. Gets this to Ertz. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? A first down throw for Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, a 22. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Brought down at the 20.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Now Daniels. Flush to his right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. Daniels going to throw for it. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually...
That's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
T. Higgins,
75 yards.
And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2nd down and 8. They go play action. Daniels
sliding out of the pocket.
That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Throwing now is Daniels. And yet again, it's McLaurin. On the move past the 40.
And all the way down to the 25-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Daniels now to throw on first down.
Flushed out right. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Robinson is in. Touchdown, Commanders.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts,
as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's pulled in at the 32.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. This pass complete to McLaurin going across the middle.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati.
We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw is Jackson. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Burrow looking to pass. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. Mike Gesicki, a 20-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Jackson.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. A first down carry for Henry. Derrick Henry all alone. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 52 yards.
And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now it's Burrow. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. They give it to Brown. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Mike Gesicki, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Down the numbers. There he goes.
Big strides. Look at him go.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 71 yards.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. What good hands there defensively at 2nd down.
Burrow will throw. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Burrow.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. To the air again, Burrow. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase,
33 yards.
and the Bengals are able to extend their lead. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone, and it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They begin with Henry. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
74 yards on the ground now for Henry. He's got a 1st down.
They go play action with Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. Inside handoff, Henry. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They keep it with Henry on first down. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Here now, 2nd and 4. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are back within a score.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Again, it's Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
And now Jackson will look to throw it.
That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens will take the lead. Half.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. Nothing fancy there on that 2-point try. Give it to the big boy and let him go to work.
That almost felt like Sandlot football that we used to play, didn't it? Biggest guy on your team who can carry the ball, hand it to him and let him rumble.
Nobody picked me on the Sandlot football team.
You were quarterback, and I know better.
I was the water boy. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Burrow. This will be caught once again by Brown. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now Burrow on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Ravens are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receiver.
And this is caught. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase,
his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bengals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that will tie our game here in the third. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
He'll start with a give to Henry.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Henry again on 2nd down.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
Looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it.
And he'll be stopped right there at the 28. Burrow on play action. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide, because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the touchdown.
Jamar Chase,
28 yards.
And the Bengals have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The tight end in motion right. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
Jackson throwing complete there to Flowers.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw.
Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Jackson.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
Right back to Brown. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 33. 23 yards the pickup there. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is Brown going up the middle. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Now it's Burrow.
And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
They'll run here with Moss.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Zach Moss.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Bengals have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.